Arachne. Behold Arachne, creator of beauty, weaver of great talent, master weaver,
Proud weaver.
even perhaps too proud. Athena, behold Athena, goddess of wisdom,
Goddess of civilization.
she who protects and she who judges, goddess of domestic arts, inventor of the trumpet,
The chariot.
and weaving. Poor, proud Arachne.
Arachne.
Who calls me?
Do you not recognize me, mortal woman?
Athena. I am honored by the presence of a goddess.
You do not kneel to me?
Why, certainly. Certainly I will kneel if that makes you happy.
You are too proud.
And why should I not be proud? I'm renowned throughout Greece for my exceptional weaving. You should be proud of me also for bringing honor to this art that you supposedly invented.
Supposedly?
Ah, well, there is no proof, is there? Who's to say a clever mortal did not invent the art of weaving, and you've simply taken credit for it, like all the gods do? I myself have invented many new techniques for creating new textures, new combinations of color and pattern. Look!
It is indeed quite beautiful.
Of course it is. I could teach you how to do this if you'd like.
Oh, mortal, you are too presumptuous. But in spite of that, I do find you amusing. Perhaps I shall bring you back to Olympus to weave for the gods.
Oh no, I'm quite happy right here. Thank you very much.
Your happiness is of no import, mortal. Proud, stupid mortal, daring to defy a goddess?
I do defy you. I'm a free woman and the best weaver in the world. I challenge you to a contest. The contest of skill in weaving.
A contest?
A contest? She challenges a goddess to a contest?
I accept your challenge, mortal.
Good. If I win, you will grant me my freedom to weave as I wish forever.
Agreed.
Okay then, who will be the judge?
The race of mortals.
Then, how shall we begin?
I shall begin, mortal. I will weave a story of hubris.
Hubris, hubris, hubris.
You know what hubris is, Arachne?
Of course. Hubris is another word for pride.
Yes, pride. Excessive pride. The pride of mortals who think they can compete with the gods. I will weave the story of Phaeton, the half-mortal son of my brother Apollo. Proud Phaeton who thought he could drive the mighty sun chariot of Apollo.
Phaeton, son of Apollo, Cygnus, his best friend.
And Epiphas, son of Zeus, the challenger.
May the race begin. May the best man win. The champion, Phaeton, Phaeton, Phaeton.
Congratulations, Phaeton. You're really amazing.
You think you're pretty special, don't you, Peyton?
No, not special, just,
A champion.
yeah, a champion.
But you're nobody, really, so of course you try to excel in these petty ways. As you know, I'm the son of Zeus, Lord of the Sky.
Zeus, Lord of the sky.
My father has a lightning bolt for a spear. He hurls at people from 1,000 miles away.
Zeus, Lord of the
You
sky.
don't even know who your father is.
Yes, I do. My father's Apollo, Lord of the sun.
Apollo,
Lord of the sun.
Lord of the Sun. Ha! What's that compared to Zeus?
Without my father Apollo, there would be no death.
Phaeton, tell him about the sun chariot.
The Sun Chariot.
Every day, Apollo drives the great golden sun chariot across the sky.
It's pulled by 4 enormous horses.
4 enormous horses. Tall as mountains.
Breathing fire.
Wow, does he ever let you drive it?
Of course, all the time.
Phaeton, what are you saying? You haven't even met your father.
Shh. In fact, he promised me I could drive it all alone.
Really? When?
Tomorrow. 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 Tomorrow.
But how will I know it's you driving the Sun Chariot?
I'll circle down close to your house and wave to you from the chariot.
Cool, see you tomorrow then.
Phaeton, what are you going to do? You haven't even said alive.
Cygnus, it's time with my father. He'll let me drive it. I know he will. You'll see me up in the sky tomorrow. 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 Tomorrow.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it. Good luck.
I'll guide myself by the morning star and the evening star, always heading east toward the dawn. I'll find him. Phaeton begins his journey. He travels over tall mountains, dry desert.
In grassy plains.
He crosses wide rivers and mighty oceans until, completely exhausted, he falls asleep at the edge of a wood, which is guarded by Apollo's firebird, the sunhawk. Oh, the sunhawk flew to Apollo and his twin sister Athena.
My lord Apollo, I have seen your son, Phaeton.
My son. Where is he?
He is coming to see you, but has lost his way and lies exhausted in the wood.
Bring him to me.
My father,
What is it that you wish from me, my son?
I need your help, Father.
I'll do anything in my power to help you.
Be careful, you promise, Apollo.
Anything, Father?
Anything, my son.
I want to drive the sun chariot across the sky by myself.
Impossible.
Impossible!
The horses are stronger than the wind. Nobody can drive them but me. What you ask me is impossible.
Impossible! But Father, you promised.
Then I suppose I must keep my promise. Bring the sun chariot.
The great sun chariot of Apollo.
The horses are enormous. They have golden manes and golden hooves.
And hot.
Hot! Yellow!
Yellow! Eyes! Eyes!
The reins
Eyes!
are too big for you to hold.
Just tie them around my waist.
Better give him clear instructions, Apollo.
Listen well, my son. Keep to the middle way. Too high and earth will freeze. Too low and earth will burn. Always keep to the middle way.
Keep to the middle way!
Very, very careful.
I will, Father. You can count on me. Here we go! See, Phaeton. Stride the sun chariot. The great sun wheels turn. Morning comes to earth. This is easy. Yup, this is nothing. I got this. Hey, they're singing an epitaph. Phaeton, is that you?
Come closer. We want to see if it's really you.
I'm coming. Down, down.
Down, down, down!
The horses plunge towards earth.
Hey, my house is burning.
The trees are burning.
Yeah, my clothes are burning off.
Hot! 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 Pull the reins! Up! 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 The horses gallop upward, pulling the chariot away from the sun.
Look, the sun.
Down! Down! Down!
Look, the sun is no larger than a star.
Earth is freezing. Everything is freezing.
Everywhere people die in the cold!
Phaeton, where are you? Come
I
back.
can't, I'm up in the stars.
He's up in the stars!
See how the lion rides at him. Tarsable charges him. And see, Monster Scorpius swings his enormous tail. The horses plunge towards earth again. Stop! Stop! They do not stop. They come too close. The ice melts. The earth floods. Keep to the middle way. The middle way. The middle way. Whoa, slow down. The mighty horses go too fast. They miss the hand of their master Apollo. They gallop around and around the earth. It's light, it's dark, it's day, it's night. We burn, we freeze. Zeus, Zeus, your people call. Help us, help your people call.
Who calls me?
We call, your people call. We freeze, we burn, your people call.
That's not Apollo driving the sun chariot. That was stupid.
Zeus throws his mighty thunderbolt, and Phaeton falls. His body, flaming like a star, into the river of madness.
Phaeton, where are you? Come back.
It's too late, Cygnus. You can't save him.
I will find him.
Cygnus dies again, like a sad swan. A sad, sad swan.
Zeus, my father, please have pity on him.
And mighty Zeus turned Cygnus into a swan.
A sad, sad swan.
And hung him in the sky.
He travels every summer across the Milky Way,
Still searching for his best friend.
still searching for his best friend.
Athena, glorious goddess, weaver of wonders.
Very nice, very lovely. All that golden flame and blue water and silver icy stars. Good color choices.
Of course.
But what a sad story. Poor Phaeton.
Poor Phaeton, he deserved his fate, thinking he could drive the mighty chariot of Apollo.
Well, Apollo shouldn't have let him drive it then.
Yes, I tried to warn him, but sometimes we gods have to let mortals meet their own fate.
And what about poor Cygnus? He was just trying to help his friend.
And he was rewarded. He lives forever in the summer sky.
Oh, I'm sure that makes up for missing his life. Growing up, growing wise, falling in love, making art. You gods think being immortal is what everyone wasn't.
Isn't it? You seek to be immortal through your weaving.
Yes, I suppose that's true, but
Is it not your turn to weave? What story will you tell?
What story will you tell?
I'll weave a story of the gods' capriciousness, their senseless whims and cruelty to the mortals. The hero Odysseus, who spent so many long years tormented by the gods.
Tormented by the gods. All hail brave Odysseus!
Odysseus! Odysseus!
Brave Odysseus won the war.
Odysseus! Odysseus!
After 10 long years of battle,
10 long years!
His ships are loaded with Trojan
I don't know. It certainly isn't.
Will we ever find our way home?
The gods will help us.
Will they send us a map? We have angered Poseidon, and the gods have avenged.
We're lost. We'll never get back to Ithaca.
Snap out of it!
Enough! As long as there's hope, we are not lost. We will rest ourselves and explore the island.
And so they hunted and rested until night passed away into the dawn.
Let us see what there is to be seen, but be careful. I don't want to lose any more men. I will go east. Eurylochus, you take the men and go west.
Aye, sir.
The house of Circe!
Look, what's that? A house.
A woman!
A woman!
Why, hello there, boys. Would you like to come in for some refreshment?
Sure!
Wait, maybe we should wait for Odysseus.
No, are you kidding? Come on, man!
Welcome to the house of Circe.
What's the matter, Eurylochus? What do you hear, Eurylochus? Why don't you join them, Eurylochus? What are you afraid of, Eurylochus?
What's happening there? Odysseus!
Eurylochus, where are you shouting? Where are the men?
The woman! She's killed them! She's eaten them!
What woman? What are you talking about?
They went into that house. I heard this laughter, and then nothing but these horrible squeals.
Come on, we must save them.
Are you crazy? I'm not going in there.
At that moment, the door opened.
Oh, that's a cute baby. I love it, boys. Would you like something to drink?
What have you done to my men?
Odysseus, wait! 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 Wait!
Who are you?
Have no fear of me, Odysseus. The gods send me to your aid.
Of course, they get us into this mess and then they send help.
Hermes?
The very same. Now, where do you think you're going? Are you still wandering into places you know nothing about?
My men are in that house. I'm not leaving. My men are in that place. I'm not leaving without them.
Do you know who lives there? Her name is Circe. She is a goddess as well as a witch. She likes to invite passing strangers to feast on her dreaded food. And then she turns them into animals with her magic wand. I'm afraid she's turning your men into pigs.
Ha! Let her try any of her spells on me and she'll regret it.
Oh, but Odysseus, the very same thing will happen to you. Unless you eat this first.
What is it?
It's called a molly. It will protect you from her drugs and her magic wand. Here's what you must do. Good luck.
Thank you, Hermes. Come on, Eurylochus. Eurylochus, wake up. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Why, hello there. Would you like something to drink?
What have you done to my men?
What have you done to his men?
Who are you and how can you resist my magic? No other man has done that before.
I'm Odysseus.
Odysseus! Odysseus! Odysseus!
Odysseus?
Odysseus! Odysseus! Odysseus!
On the day I was born, a prophecy was written that one day I'd be overpowered by Odysseus, king of Ithaca.
Odysseus! 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 Shut up!
Give me back my men, Circe, or you will be sorry ever born.
Whatever you say, Odysseus, your wish is my command. Here, piggy, piggy.
Odysseus!
Thank you.
Thank you!
So, Odysseus, you and Hermes have had a terrible journey. My home is yours for as long as you wish.
As long as we bring home the bacon and don't make pig of ourselves at dinner, right?
Hey, don't be such a ham.
Rest would be good, Odysseus, but are we sure we can trust her?
There comes a point, Eurylochus, when we only can trust the gods.
Oh, great.
And our own wits, of course.
Provided we still have them.
So then you'll stay for a little while?
For a little while.
For a little while. A little month. A little year. And then we'll send him on to his next adventure. To Hades!
Oh. Oh, so Odysseus, I hope you're not a vegetarian because I have this awesome new sausage recipe I want you to try.
Nice work with the pigs. They look just like every man I ever knew.
Every man we ever knew.
You don't feel sorry for poor Odysseus?
Sorry? Hermes and the gods helped him get out of that situation. And besides, he would have survived no matter what. Circe just likes to have her little fun.
You see, that's what I mean. Her little fun. Odysseus was a hero, a good man. And all you gods and goddesses did was push him this way, pull him that way, punish him and help him depending on whatever you felt like at the moment.
Oh, but that's the point.
The point! The point!
Odysseus was a good man, and all his trials made him a better one. But I do admit, we were all a little jealous of him. He had the greatest gift any man could ever have, and we had nothing to do with it.
And what was that?
The love of his wife, Penelope. She waited all those years.
All those lonely
smart she was.
Actually, she was very clever. Her plan with the suitors, for instance.
Are we going to get on with this contest, or have you run out of ideas?
Oh, I have an endless store of ideas. Let's see. I'll weave another story of hubris. Midas, the man with the golden touch.
The man with the golden touch.
Oh, but this classical style is growing quite tiresome. I think I want something a bit more high-tech.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Perky Everlasting, coming to you live from GNN, Global News Network. Tonight we have a live interview of Mr. Golden. Transmission commencing. Mr. Golden, are you there?
Yes, Perky, I'm here. Good to talk with you.
Mr. Golden, our viewers would like to know a little something about you. You were born on a tiny island of Figueroa, is that correct?
Yes, Perky, that's correct. I was born on a tiny little town with only 6 houses, a post office, and an underground garage.
A post office? That's 21st century. How quaint. And what school did you attend, Mr. Golden?
I studied business law at Harvard, politics at NYU, communication at Princeton, and medicine at Yale.
And you began your career at?
Money, that's the Mutual of New York. 2 N's in that, Perky.
We have your media prize.
I don't know if I'd call it media.
Well, certainly it was, since you started at Imram and worked up where you are right now. Western Hemispheric Radio and Transfer and Transcontinental Electronic Acquisition.
Daddy, I lost a tooth. Marigold, sweetheart. Daddy's really busy right now.
But I lost a tooth.
Yes, we'll have to put it under your hypothermal allogenic cranial support unit.
Daddy, do you think your tooth may be mixed up?
Of course, but I can't talk to you now.
Mr. Golden, do we have an interview here?
Yes, sorry, I was just talking to my daughter Marigold.
Daddy, look at my tooth.
Isn't your mother taking care of you today?
So what are your career plans for the future, Mr. Golden?
Well, Perky, for the future I'm looking at...
Daddy, I brought you flowers today.
Flowers, Mr. Golden.
Yes, my daughter brings me flowers every day. Marigold, you've got to get out of here now. Where is your mother?
Isn't that so sweet? That little girl brings her father flowers every day.
Now run along, Marigold, and go put these flowers in some liquid. Play with your Barbie Transformers. Now, what were you saying, Perky?
Sorry, Mr. Golden, but we're out of time. This is Perky Everlasting saying sayonara for GNN, Global News Network.
Hey, Alfred, about that line,
I'd like to continue.
I'd like to continue our discussion about the possibilities of expansion under the former rainforest region. No, not the ones in South America. I'm talking about the ones in Alaska. Yeah, I know that was before your time. Now I'm looking at franchising a whole unit of fast food restaurants there. Hundreds of golden arches. Billions and billions of burgers.
Daddy, I need your help making some important life decisions. I can't decide between what to do during my college field work internship. There's so much work to do, so many possibilities to help the world.
Marigold, Daddy's in the middle of some important negotiations. Can't this wait till later?
I can't decide between the International Endowment of the Protection of the Artists and the Other Endangered Species, or the Canterbury Biospheric Rainforest Project in the desert of South America.
Yeah, sorry, my daughter was just mentioning South America. I've got to go. I've got another call.
So, Daddy, which one should I do? Which one is more important? Which one will enrich me as a person?
Marigold, your priorities are all out of order. If you want to be enriched, you need to make money. You need to think about getting power and then staying there. Then you have the power to dictate what's important and what's not. And if you want to make a difference, well, that's really smart.
So where should I do my field work?
What do you mean, where? I thought we already discussed this. You're doing your field work right here. I thought you always wanted to be just like me. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting, Alfred. Now, where were we?
Yeah, Dad, just like you. Oh, and here's your flowers.
Mr. Golden?
Hello?
Mr. Midas Golden?
Who's there?
This is your orb, hashtag T6107. I have a communication for you from the gods.
What gods?
As jobs, Microsoft and the great god is zero. Data required to complete transmission. What is it do you most desire?
Ha! That's easy. I want wealth, power, and success. I want to be on the pinnacle, the very top.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Data received and formatted. Sending control data. Please consult your orb.
My orb? You'll be the most powerful businessman in the world. All your negotiations will be profitable. You'll be known as the man with the golden touch. The man with the golden touch! Yes!
Think up, Mr. Golden. Think up, look up, be a pilot. Good luck.
Up, but there's nothing up there but air. Air! Hey Bernice, about that offer I made about the air rights over Orlando, I want you to... What? They accepted my terms. They love the name Golden Sky World. Great, I'll have the data transmitted.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Perky Everlasting, coming to you live from GNN, Global News Network. Tonight we have a live satellite direct from his office in Golden Sky World, the largest atmospheric theme park. Mr. Midas Golden, Future Fortune Magazine Man of the Year. So, Mr. Golden, it's been quite a few years since our first interview, where your daughter Marigold brought you flowers. And may I say, Mr. Golden, those cryogenics have done wonders. You don't look a day older.
And I'd like to compliment you too, Perky. I'm so glad they got that silicone thing cleared up. You look fantastic.
Thank you, Mr. Golden. Put on Snapchat filter. So tell us, how does it feel to be on the very, very top?
Well, Perky, when you're this high up, it feels just like being a god. Ha!
For years, you've been known as a man with the golden touch. So tell us, what's the next step in your future?
Well, Perkster, when you're this high up, there's nowhere to go but down. Huh! But seriously, though, I've been thinking of taking some time off with my family. My daughter Marigold is taking over some of the company, and here she comes right now.
Dan, give me Gloria on screen one. Gloria. Gloria, those changes we were talking about, let's push them right through. None of this theme park business. Family enrichment is so passe. I want higher stakes. Live action gambling, laser highlight, holographic hockey. Gloria, we got air rights. This will make us millions.
Marigold, what's all this about changes?
Not now, Dad. I'm really busy.
Mr. Golden, we seem to have just mission failure.
Sorry, what is it you wanted to know?
Thank you, Mr. Golden, but you're out of picture. And I'm out of time. This is Perky Everlasting saying buenas noches from GNN, Global News Network.
Not a problem, Gloria. We're golden.
Marigold, I was thinking we could have lunch this afternoon.
Not now, Dad. I'm really busy. Talk to Dan on your way out. He'll schedule it. Oh, and could you put these in some liquid?
Well, he deserved it. He deserved to be treated the way he had always treated her.
He brought about his own destiny.
His own destiny.
And I suppose the gods didn't help it along.
He could have made different choices.
Different choices.
But we never know that different choices are even possible until it's too late. I know what I'm going to leave next. So you admit my leaving is good?
It is good.
Better than yours? Shall we ask my fellow mortals?
I don't see many gods and goddesses out there. It seems this contest may be weighted in your favor. I grow weary of this competition anyways.
I propose one more round. We each weave our own versions of the same story. They can decide which one is best.
Alright, to the story.
Perseus and Medusa, you go first.
Perseus and Medusa.
There was once a princess named
Danae.
She was so beautiful.
So beautiful. The mighty Zeus himself
Fell in love with her.
fell in love with her.
And the princess gave Zeus a son.
Our hero!
She named him.
Perseus.
Now Danae's father was a cruel and wicked king.
One day, a soothsayer came to him.
What message do you have for me?
What message? What message?
I predict that your death will come at the hands of your grandson, Perseus.
What? Is there anything I can do to stop this?
You can send him and his mother away forever.
Forever! Forever!
Forever. I like that.
So he put Perseus and his mother Danae into a large trunk and casted them out into the sea.
Poor Perseus! Poor Danae! They floated in the sea for many days, tossed about by winds and waves. Poor Perseus! Poor Danae!
So they landed on the island where the people set them free.
Welcome, welcome.
Perseus, I like you here. We're really for many years.
Whatever you say, Mom.
And so they did, until Perseus grew into
A brave and fearless young man.
our hero!
Now the king of this island was also a cruel and wicked man. He already had many slaves, but he decided,
I want that beautiful Danae to be my slave.
Poor Danae!
But first, I have to find a way to get rid of Perseus.
Poor Perseus!
He thought.
And thought.
What can I do?
Until finally,
Aha.
aha!
He thought of an invention that would be so dangerous.
Perseus will never return alive.
Perseus will never return alive!
This was the evil king's plan. Far away on another island,
There lived terrible monsters known as
the Gorgons.
The Gorgons! Ah!
They were half human and half dragon. Their hands were made of brass. And instead of hair, their heads were covered with hundreds of poisonous snakes.
Snakes! Ah! But the most terrible Gorgon of all was
Medusa.
Medusa! Ah! Whoever looked Medusa in the eye was immediately turned to
Stone.
Stone! Ah!
The wicked king called Perseus to him.
Oh, Perseus, can I see you for a moment?
Yes, Your Majesty. What can I do for you?
Oh, not much. Just a little favor in honor of your mother.
Your mother's honor, I would do anything.
Oh, it's not much. Just a little tiny thing. All you have to do is cut off Medusa's head.
Cut off Medusa's head! Perseus gladly agreed.
He did?
He did!
You have no choice, kid.
Oh.
Perseus left the palace and began to think.
What, am I crazy? I can't cut off Medusa's head. This is hopeless.
Hopeless! Hopeless!
Suddenly, a strange-looking fellow appeared behind him.
Yoo-hoo, Perseus, I can help you.
Who are you?
Call me Hermes, sometimes known as Mercury, swift-footed messenger god, fleet-footed god of communication, quick-footed god of...
Okay, I get the point. Now, how can you help me?
You may not know this, Perseus, but all the gods and goddesses have been watching over you since your birth.
You have?
Yep, and now we want to help you cut off Medusa's head.
Cut off Medusa's head!
Whoa, cool.
Then Hermes announced Hades, god of the underworld.
Hades, god of the underworld.
Hades, god of the underworld.
Perseus, I'll lend you my helmet. Whenever you wear this helmet, you turn completely invisible.
Completely invisible.
Wow, thanks.
Then, he announced Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare.
Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare. Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare.
Perseus, I lend you my shield. It is so bright it reflects every image like a mirror.
Every image like a mirror.
Gee, thanks.
Then, Hermes lent Perseus his own sword.
It will cut through anything in a single stroke.
A single stroke. Last of all, Hermes added another gift, his own winged shoes.
No, not my shoes!
Give me the shoes.
Just give him the shoes.
Oh, all right, but take good care of them. These shoes are autographed by Michael Jordan. Wearing these, you can fly like the fleetest bird.
Fly like the fleetest bird.
Wait, where am I going?
So Hermes gave him directions to the Grey Sisters.
Good luck. The Grey Sisters were three witches who only had one eye between the three of them.
When one sister wasn't using the eye, the other two couldn't see anything at all.
Oh my, what a nice looking young man.
Let me see him.
Give me that eye.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Wow, give us back our eye.
Not until you tell me how to find the island of Medusa.
Rick.
Then the Grey Sisters told him.
Turn right at the first hotel stoplight.
Over the bridge to grandmother's house.
Because we didn't get donuts.
Over to the mall.
And you're there.
Now
give us back our
Here
eye.
you go, thanks.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Line.
Wearing Hermes' magic shoes.
Wearing Hermes' magic shoes, Perseus flew over land and sea to the island where the terrible Gorgons were.
Terrible Gorgons.
Whoa, are they ugly?
Then he heard Athena's voice calling.
Don't look at them, Perseus.
Don't look at them, Perseus!
Use the shield.
Use the shield!
Wait, the shield, I forgot.
Looking into the shield and not directly at the monster,
Perseus flew down and cut off Medusa's head. The snakes on her head hissed so loudly.
they woke up all the other Gorgons.
They woke up the other Gorgons!
I'm in trouble now.
Then he heard Hades. Line.
Remember your helmet.
Remember the helmet, Perseus.
Remember the helmet, Perseus!
You'll turn completely invisible.
You'll turn completely invisible!
Right, the helmet, I forgot. Na 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 na.
There we go. So, back over the land and sea, Perseus flew back to his mother and the king.
Only to find out that His mother, Danae, was now
A slave of the evil king.
a slave of the evil king!
Free my mother, evil king. Ha ha ha, not unless you show me Medusa's head.
Show him the head! Show him the head! Show him the head!
Well, if you say so.
Yay!
And then Perseus.
And then Perseus lived happily ever after. Oh wait, and then Perseus gave Athena the head of Medusa to put on her shield.
Not bad for a man.
Not bad for a man. Then he returned Hades his helmet back.
Have a nice life while it lasts.
Have a nice life while it lasts. Then he gave Hermes his sword.
Hey, don't forget my magical shoes, Perseus.
Don't forget his magic shoes, Perseus.
Shoes? What shoes?
Just give me back my shoes.
Just give him the shoes.
You're fine.
P.
And then Perseus and his mother Danae lived for many more years.
Happily ever after.
The end. Okay, now for my version of the story.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Danae was lovely, beautiful and bold. Zeus felt for her, and a shower of gold out of the union. Perseus came, but granted for her it was needed in vain. He said, sorry babe, but you're gonna have to die. So he put him in a trunk and said bye-bye. Perseus and Medusa. Perseus and Medusa. They tossed and turned on a stormy sea till they landed on an island where the people set them free. Now the king of the island was an evil knave. He said,
I want that lady for my food.
he sent Perseus to cut off Medusa's head. He'll never come back till he's stone cold dead. Perseus and Medusa. Perseus and Medusa. Perseus thought,
What am I gonna do?
Then along came a voice and said, Yoo-hoo, I'm a messenger, Hermes, there's nobody faster. The gods and goddesses are gonna save you from disaster. The helmet of Hades is in the visible field. You gotta have him here so he has a clean shield. I'll give you my sword and my so sword shoes. And Hermes disappeared and Perseus flew.
Perseus and Medusa. Perseus and Medusa. He found the great sisters with their island view. They said, hey, handsome, we rely on you. They gave him directions and they flew so fearless. Medusa and her gorgeous and 100 frozen heroes. Perseus and Medusa. Perseus and Medusa. They was grass on their hands and serpents on their heads. They looked me over baby in his stone cold death. But the shield of Athena shone like a mirror. He didn't have to look, he could still see clear. Perseus flew down and cut off Medusa's head. The other gorgeous hissed and their eyes turned red. Because of Hades' helmet they could not see a thing. So Perseus returned to his mother and the king. Perseus and Medusa. Perseus and Medusa. The king said,
She will never go free unless you have Medusa and give her to me.
Perseus said,
You're your soul dead, and now you're the one who's stone cold dead.
Perseus and Medusa. Perseus and Medusa. Perseus and Medusa.
Well, goddess, you agreed we'd let the audience judge, right?
I agreed.
And if I win, I'm free to weave my own work in my own time, however I want to do it.
Absolutely.
So, how many people like the first version of Perseus and Medusa? Athena's version the best. And how many people liked my version the best? Well, I guess that's it. I win. I beat you, Athena.
Yes, you win.
I go free.
Yes, you go free.
How about that? I challenged the goddess Athena to a weaving contest, and I won. How cool is that? I knew I could do it, though. Who needs these stupid gods and goddesses?
Wait.
What?
I said you could go free. I didn't say how you could go free.
Poor foolish mortal.
Foolish Arachne, you dared to challenge the goddess Athena to a contest? Your weaving is beautiful, and had you been properly humble and grateful of your gift, I would have welcomed you with open arms as a true artist. But, like most mortals, your pride, your arrogance, your hubris has been your downfall. Weave forever, Arachne.
Poor foolish mortal.
Arachnid.
Arachnophobia.
Poor foolish immortal.
Do forever.
Wait,
What?
Stop all that moping and moaning.
What?
You forget, I'm immortal now.
Immortal.
And as a spider, I've become the symbol of creativity.
Creativity!
And you know what?
What?
I'm still better than she is.